Hello and welcome to Malawi, the warm heart of Africa. I am actually in Vumbwe. Vumbwe is between Blantyre and Cholo, here at Game Haven. And this lake that you see behind me, it's called Lake Vumbwe. Today, I'll be chatting to a special person. You haven't seen this person for a while. She's been quiet because she's been working on a project. I looked for her and I found her. And today, I am bringing this artist to you so that she can tell us where she has been, what she is doing now, and what we must look forward to. I have the pleasure of introducing to you my guest. My guest is Princess Chitsulo the Worshiper. Mom.
Yes.
How many names? 4. Princess.
Yeah. Amarachi.
Okay, Amarachi comes before Chitsulo, right?
Oh, yes.
Amarachi.
Chitsulo.
The Worshiper.
The Worshiper.
Okay, now I was trying to find out Amarachi means God's grace.
Yeah, it means God's grace.
Why?
I am what I am by the grace of God. Actually, when people started calling me Amarachi, sending kadziwaso, what does this name means and all that. You know, it's a foreign name anyway. But later I discovered that it means God's grace. So it means even people, they know that I live by the grace of God.
So you've been quiet pakatipa and sitting namve kuti kodi mukutani. So I have the pleasure of meeting you, I think after nthawi yayitali. I want to find out kuti kumbuyoko timaziwa kuti maimba nyimbo, munalimba nyimbo nthawi nayache, kenaka zitatchuka nyimbo zimene zakhala kuti yayi nthupi musimuli bwino anthu munthu afuna kala ndi chithandizo kuchipatala. Mwabwerako kumene kujako munazayamikaso anthu kuti ndayendako bwino mulungu wandiyendera, kenaka zi pakatipa chimachitika ndi chani pakatipa mayi?
Ena mwina akhoza kuona ngati nali break kapena ena akhoza kumanena kuti abasi mwina anasiya kuimba. Koma inali nthawi yabwino yonena kuti ndifunsire pa Ambuye ndipeze direction. You know, nthawi zina tikamapanga zinthu without direction, ngakhale utapanga chinthu chabwino motani maka koma chinthu chimaoneka ngati kuti ndi chinthu chopanda baki, chopanda nzeru. I'm not trying to say kuna kuti mbuyo mapanga zinthu zopanda nzeru, koma yeah, my silence was all about to seek the direction of God, how God wants me to move in the ministry. So
you've sought that direction now,
yeah, sure.
And now you're back. What are we expecting from you now?
That's where now you just said you're introducing the guest, the worshiper.
Yes.
I am because of worshiping God. And therefore, I want to take much time in worshiping God. Not that I haven't been worshiping God much, but this is where I want to dwell much. Hence, it is about worship, worship, and worship throughout.
Okay, so you're talking about worship. Does it mean that probably we used to say praise and worship? Because then we would expect that at one point we're going to be dancing as we're praising God, and then we enter into worship where there is that intimacy between the creator and the worshiper. Are you telling us that you will just be concentrating on worshiping God and no more singing praise songs?
Well, fine. I think that's where people miss. Because by saying worshiping God, it doesn't mean that you just have to be silent, you just have to be cool and all that. We also have intimacy with God, even as we are dancing. Worshiping God comes from your inner person, inner man. So it is not about dancing, do, or it's about like slow songs, people mistake taking a slow number is a worship song, but worship comes from within.
I wanted us to walk around and appreciate the nature. You see, we are here at Game Haven. There are a lot of wild animals, of course friendly ones, so there are no lions. Nothing is going to attack us. You get to see the zebras.
Oh, yeah.
You get to see the giraffe and the wild beasts.
Yes.
So, I am particularly interested now in this new project that is coming ahead of us. You have put up a management team together that is comprising of people that I know, like Mr. Washington Mwenye, who is the director, and a lot more people that are working with you. Why did you decide to use this approach, where you're coming from organizing everything by yourself and saying, no, probably I need to have a management team?
You can't do everything by yourself. It is a burden and you will not make it. Nthawi zambiri zimakhala ngati kunena kuti ukuyesera kuti upange ichi, but then anthu amene ambiri timagwira nawo ntchito, including yourself. At times you may not fully trust me. If you give me money, am I going to, do the job purposely for the money? Koma pakakhala anthu ena onena kuti akuchita manage utumiki kapena ntchito yako, zimayenda bwino chifukwa ndalama ina iliyonse imene imabwera ku utumiki imapita koyenera kuna kuti chitikapanga chakuti kutikapanga chakuti. By the end of the day, you bring something good. I want you to know that as we are talking right now, we are professionals. When I say professionals, I'm talking about my director, Dr. Mwenye, myself, I'm a professional artist, and then we don't mix professional and pleasure.
I wanted us to, as we're talking about this, I also wanted us to appreciate this beauty that we have around here. I know I had cut you short. You're talking about the relationship that is existing between yourself and the management team. And my question was particularly interested in, is it possible, particularly gospel artist, a lady gospel artist, working with a team of men, married men, and people will start to say, I think Yagamaliza is easy. Mwina sipoma kama obalena anseli. Nzoteka ukhala ndi professional relationship. Ndi muntu wa muna yokhala oyimba wanzimayi, oyimba so gospel for that matter. Nzoteka.
Yeah, Wanda, I want you to know it is possible. 100% ndizoteka professional, working professionally, and ndimafuna dziko lidziwe kunena kuti it is possible. And ngati kunjako kuli azibambo ena onena kuti they are married but they are afraid, to give a hand to the ministries we have in Malawi. I'm talking about ministries because I take gospel as a ministry. So I wanted to make this appeal to families, rather I should put it that way. No, come forward and work professionally. You will see things happening. And dziko lathu la Malawi tikhoza kulika pamapo. Honestly, Wanda, it's hectic to work on your own. As you're looking at publicity, you're looking at production, you're looking at marketing.
Kumano imene ndi life ya artist ku Malawi tu.
Yeah.
Ama kakuli mwina pena libe choice.
But then
can you force somebody to create manager wako? Kapena manager who just must believe in you. Because you might have somebody approaching you, how can you be my manager? And then I say maybe to that person, no, I'm not interested. But you still have to go out there and the people should see you. Because maybe for your case, mwina pano vantu awaona zima itu ndo aluso. Zima yada imba nyimbo za kina zivapo. Ndiye mwina feta titalowerapo titoka mfixa patali. Now imagine somebody that is just upcoming. People don't even know about them. How do they convince somebody to manage them?
Time matters. Time matters. Time matters. I've told you that I've worked alone all this time around. 16 years.
How easy was it? Or how hard was it?
It wasn't easy. It was really difficult. But now I wanted to say this. It reminded me the way you have talked about my managers. Approach kapena, they have to believe in you. How I met Mr. Mwenye, it was quite awesome. I take it as an awesome seeing, divine intervention of God.
I would love to hear. What happened?
In fact, I approached him and I said, sir, I would like you to be my manager. Guess what he told me? He said, oh no, I can't do it.
So,
and I'm laughing right now.
So he rejected you?
He rejected. Actually, he really rejected. And he said, no, I cannot do this. I'm really sorry for that. And it took about maybe 3-4 days as well. And then this other day he called me and he was like, but your music, you can do it. Remember, Mr. Mwenye is a Malawian.
Yes.
He's been here for quite some time,
yes,
and he has worked,
in media. Yes.
in media.
Yes.
And he knew me before he even had traveled to America. But then this time around, he was like, wow, you can do better than this. And I said, that's why I wanted to have a manager. And he was like, well, fine, I think I have to go back and seek guidance from God. Now, you see, he said he needed to seek guidance from God. And then I was like, I think I can teach better. But then, you know, there was that patience in me. And I was like, well, I'll still wait. After a week also, he came back to me and he was like, I was really troubled by the Spirit of God. And I would like to commit myself to your ministry. But I would have also to share this with my dear wife. He has a lovely wife. And I've always said, if we can only have...
Why are you saying that? You're saying that so that
the
wife shouldn't feel threatened and scared that my husband is working with this beautiful artist, gospel artist. So am I in trouble here? Or
no, but the way the woman even spoke to me, I was like, wow. Because I was even I was afraid. I was like, did I do well approaching the man, or I was supposed to approach the woman, or what is it like? But the way she spoke to me, I felt, you know, that inner peace inside me. And that told me that this family is an amazing family. It is awesome. So he said, I'm going to work with you and let us start making my strategies, and Indiana is how we are going to work and all that. As we are talking right now, I'll be 100% to say it's me who approached Dr. Mwenye. However, there are times whereby people can as well approach you depending on how they look at your music and all that. If they are convinced that you can really bring out something good, they can approach you and manage you.
Now here we are, I think, talking about the management team putting together things, and this is one of the projects that we are working on. But I know that you are working on a project that requires you, at least from what I've gathered so far, kuti muimbe nyimbo mwina ziwiri from the album yomwe mufuna kutulutsa next. Imene mawena kuchoka ku Malawi, kukaima ku South Africa, ukasakanizidwa kumene koko, kunyamulana ukapita ku America. Chuchitika ndi chani? Amalawi to amadikira kuti Princess Chitsulo basa adatha ndi project itatifotokozeni what is happening.
Wonder, I take it as a joy. Mene wala nkhulira mukuti kuchoka ku Malawi, kukaima pakuti, kupita pakuti, and ineyonso sindi maganizirako kuna kuti zinthu zanga zimene zizikhoza kuchitika. Thank God it is happening. And nyimbo ziwiri zimene zizi ine ndikukhulupirira kuna kuti by the end of this month, April, people will hear something. And ndikukhulupirira kuna kuti nyimbo zimene zizi zikasintha kaganizidwe kanthu ena.
Zikhala zosiyana bwanji ndi zimene taziona mbuyo kuti nangasi anthu tikukuziwa Princess Chitsulo ndi kuti umakula ndi panopa ndikukhulupirira kuti wakula wakhwima. Mbekezere zotani mukhala zotani mu project imeneyi?
I want to promise anthu amene amakonda kumvera nyimbo za Princess Chitsulo, just the same as ine amene ndimakondera kumvera nyimbo za Princess Chitsulo. I'm saying this chifukwa chona kuti princess iyo si uyu amene ali pano payo, amene waima pano payo. No, this is not princess. Uyu ndi dzina chabe. Uyu ndi obadwa uyu. Wangobadwa ndikuima panopa ndi chifukwa yake mukumamutchula kuti princess. But the real princess ali mkatimu. Amene yoyo ndi amene amaimba uja. That's the one we call her the worshiper. You're getting now my point. Now, I wanted to say kuna kuti nyimbo zimene zizi zikatuluka zitulutsa china chilichonse chimene princess ali. And ndikukhulupirira kuna kuti chimene chichi chikatuluka chikasinthaso moyo wa munthu wina wake. Ndiko apangitsa anthu aja kuna kuti alambire mochuluka for the betterment of their lives. The betterment of their lives it means una kuti nyengo zisinthe.
Now metu kuchezera apamu anthu nkumanira kuti anthu masiku ano timakhala ofanana. I could be talking to somebody that looks like Princess Chitsulo. Aliyese nkumati kuti ndi amene yoni kapena sa amene yo. Tatipa sayina yache tingoifiradi kuti I'm talking to the Princess Chitsulo the Worshiper.
Wow.
Kaka vesi pang'ono basi tingoona kuti ndiye mwe idi afusaso ama Malawi and whosoever is watching us all over the world kuti that's the one yet.
Yeah, wow. Tate muikonza diamika dzina lanu kuti mundikonda kuti mundikonda I love you all. Thank you.
Wow, that is so beautiful and powerful.
Thank you.
Where is that voice coming from? I mean, with no disrespectful to you, ma'am, but if I call you small frame, you know,
wow,
but the powerful voice, I got goosebumps. Wow. Wow.
There is one secret about me, and at times I feel like it's no longer me, because nthawi zina ndimati kuti kapena mwina ineso ndimatha kumazidabwa nawo
kuti amplifier imene ili pati ampu chimene chijaji chimene chatusawe pachapa chili patipo ya
ndimatha kumazidabwa komano you know ngakhale kandichilankhulo cha dziko lapansi anthu amanena kuti dynamite comes in small packages. So I believe una kuti mulungu anangonena kuti koma uyuyu sikuti tingamumane china chilichonse tikhoza kumumana thupi tikhoza kumumana you know whatever you can call it.
Yes.
Komano anaonetsetsa kunena kuti
carry that big amplifier. I don't know how many watts, but I was just blown out of proportion. I mean, the voice is powerful.
I thank God.
This is worshiping.
I thank God.
Really, this is powerful, madam, by all standards.
Amen.
Now, if you were doubting kuti ndikucheza ndi Princess Chitsulo, I think ndangokuoneserani ndi kuti njongolawa iyi kuli project imene akugwira ntchito imene tikuyiyembekezera imene ikhale ikubwera kusogoloku. I think iti auza Malawi zambiri tikakhala kuti tikuyandikira ano kumamaliziro kwa project imeneyo sichoncho.
Oh yeah, in fact mwanena kale kuti apa tikungolawitsa komano I think we will be back soon just to let people know kunena kuti now apa tili taima pakuti more especially nyimbo imene ikujambulidwa ku South Africa ikakhala kuti yatheka
mutakutiuza kapena pakhala chisisi kuti imene ikamena mutaito yake ndi kuti chani kuti tikamba zotani kapena twere.
Well, fine, because the title of the song is already there, but then I just wanted to respect my director. But I will say, with the permission of my director, I will say this song is titled Ambuye Kumbukirani. Yeah.
What is it that you want God to remember? Or what is it that you want you to remember God for? I don't know who is remembering who here, but the Bible tells me that God remembered Hannah. Oh my God.
There.
He remembered Hannah. And
now there you
from
go.
There. What are you saying in this song?
Yeah, the song talks about God remembering his children. You know, we are in a
We need
situation.
that remembrance now, yeah?
Exactly.
More than ever.
Exactly. We are in a situation whereby a lot of things are happening and everybody is crying. This doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in America, where you're in Malawi, but everybody is crying and needs God. Now, I've said, God, remember your children. The situation is very tough, but we know that we have a mighty God in heaven, who, when he looks at his children and remembers them, they'll be out of captivity.
Ndeno bali anzathu awawa basi abeza argument sake 30,000 akagula chikompyuta kukapanga lenti kanyumba kena ngakata mabena kumapanga nyimbo zanu zikupanda chilolezo chanu timayika mmafoni timayika mmaflash business yawo ndimeneyi kuchita pirate music that don't appreciate kuti zifike kumene kuzadusa motani uthenga ngotani kwa anthu amene amabaluso la anthu oyimba namapindula iwowo osati mwene wake amene akuimbayo kapena amene akupanga luso limeneli. Princess,
it's really bad, especially kwa mwini wake wa luso. It's like ngati kunena kuti anthuwa ndikuti ine ndigwisa ntchito chichewa chonena kuti ndi umbava akuba chifukwa chonena kuti ine sindinapatse chilolezo kuna kuti akhoza kupanga zakuti ndi luso langa. So mwina uthenga umene ndingakhale nawo kwa anthu amene wawa ndionena kuti do you know, mukudziwa kunena kuti mukupondereza luso limene linakatha kuyika Malawi pa mapa. Chifukwa chonena kuti mukabena lero ineyo chifukwa sindinagulitse nyimbozi ndikanika kuti mawa ndibwerereso ku studio. In case my director and management team akanika kupeza ndalama zonena kuti zindithandizire mu utumiki ndiye kuti nditani ndikhala pansi ndinakakhala kuti ndinagulitsa exactly
zinthu zolisizache
you see chifukwa ndinakakhala kuti ndinagulitsa nyimbo zimenezi ndiye kuti ndinakabwerera ku studio kukajambula nyimbo zina. You never know, maybe it would have even reached to the masses in Mozambique, you know, in Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, wherever we want people to be reached to. Ine ndimafuna ndipemphe Copyright Society of Malawi mwinaso ngakhale government kunena kuti tithandizeni ife anthu aluso ku Malawi. This is our product and ife timanyadira luso lathu much as we would want to put Malawi on the map, but we are failing. Bwanji nthawi ifike yonena kuti boma liyike ndithu chilango chachikulu chonena kuti anthu munthu akapezeka pamene popo kunena kuti akubena wabena luso kapena kuti waba luso la munthu ndithudi ameneyo agamulidwe akakhale ku ndende kwa zaka 2-3 ndicholinga chonena kuti akaphunzire.
Tufika kumapeto kwa kucheza kwathu tacheza ndithu tazungulira kuona kuli nyanja uko.
Yeah, and the animals and everything.
Yafika paleki Mona ngati kadala. Akuti imeneyi.
No, this is Lake Vumbwe. Yes, Lake Vumbwe. Yes.
Pacha dzina kapena kukula kwaje. Ene akadai pa sauti ndileke.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. There is water.
Utokali mazolo nkasuko.
Nifarakaa uti ngali listen.
Lake ujeni, Lake Princess.
I love that.
Okay, jabwino, yeah. Now, tufika kumapeto kucheza kwathu tazungulira taona zinyama, taona anthu ndithu akubwera malo ano ochitisa chidwi ku Game Haven kwa Vumbwe amene titawauza kuti tifuna tichezeko kuno anativomera kuti ticheze kuno malo ochitisa chidwi
kwambiri
mokuti anzathu ena mesa dafikeko awene abwera zawo
akungoyenera
taona tathokoze bwanji mwina anthu amene a Game Haven pokutulola kuti kucheza kwathu zachitire malo opasa chilengaramezo.
Ndimafuna ndithokoze kwambiri makamaka Game Haven potipatsa mwayi kuti tikhoza kubwera kuno kudzachita interview yathu komanso kuti malo okongola ngati awawa anthu samangobwera kuno chisawawa. There is a fee which one has to pay. Koma potipatsa ife mwayi kuti tikhoza kubwera kuno kudzapanga madongosolo amene wawa, we don't take it for granted. Mr. Greg, ambuye akudalitseni kowirikiza komanso akulise malire yanu. Tikukhulupirira kuna kuti kwina kulikonse kumene anthu akutionera akaona malo ano Game Haven, a lot of people will appreciate and they will come to visit Game Haven, a good place, a beautiful place where you can relax and do your things. Komalizira kweni ine ndimafuna ndithokoze mafanzi anga onse konse komwe muli. I'm talking about Mozambique, Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, Botswana, even in Europe. For things to be where they are, it is because of your great support. I urge you to be there and keep following me, supporting me up until we reach out to the masses. And as well as the team which is working day and night on this project, mothandizidwa ndi a director Dr. Mwenye, ndimafuna ndinene kuti popanda inuyo zinthu izizi zikanavuta kuti ndikhoza kuzikwaniritsa. Ambuye akudalitseni, akupaseni nzeru zowirikiza komanso akulise malire anu. Kumwamba kulemekezeke. Wanu Princess Chitsulo the Worshiper. I'm done. Bye-bye.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And on that note, we've come to the end of our special chat. We were chatting to Princess Chitsulo the Worshiper, talking about the project that she is working on at the moment. And we were privileged to host that interview right here at Game Haven, Vumbwe, Blantyre, Malawi, the warm heart of Africa. So a big thank you to the management of Game Haven for providing us with the location. But like she said, she's also thanking the management team and the fans all over the world. My name is Wonder Msiska. Thank you very much for being there. Thank you very much for watching this. And we promise you more next time. Goodbye. Stay blessed.